I said, Rosè, you know that I want you. I said, don't play, girl, you know you want to. So let's set it up.
What up, y'all? This is the Smell the Rosè podcast. I always do that. It's your girl, Jas.
And I'm Carly, and we are at the Wave Factory. And today we have Lindman's. I don't know why I added an R in there, but it's got butterflies on it.
Dr. Henry John.
Oh, I skipped that whole part. Sparkling Rosé, bin 30. I don't know what any of that stuff means. Do you want to try opening it, or should I just stick with opening it? Oh, yeah, you got nails on.
I was saying my nails wasn't on, maybe.
All right, wish me good luck. Oh, this one's coming off.
Oh.
You like,
oh.
Okay, there we go. I could feel it slipping, so.
I'm like, oh. It's happening. What Snoopy say?
Oh, it's smoking.
It's
Beautiful.
happening. I'm almost there, y'all. I got, what, a month and a half?
All right, very bubbly, or I just don't know how to pour. That's the real issue.
Ooh.
What?
The face
That
I
one
made.
smells good.
Yeah, it's light. It's not as strong as the other ones. Still got a dryness smell if it's not a dry one. Do it taste dry?
I don't want to taste all the bubbles.
I understand. Well, while she's defizzing, let's read a card.
All right. Oh, just made it worse.
And I'm going to say, what's the weirdest thing you ever heard a therapist doing?
I actually have traumatizing story.
Oh,
Not
shit.
traumatizing, but I definitely was like, all right. So when Nathan left for the military, I didn't really know what to do with my life because I didn't want to go to college, but Nathan made me go to college. He's like, you need to do something to keep you busy, which is like the wrong reason to go to school because it costs so much money. But anyways, I went to college and I started seeing the therapist on the school grounds or whatever. And he was great. Like, I felt so good, like breaking things down with him, you know, whatever. And one of the last times I saw him, he was like, so are you coming back next semester? And I was like, yep, I'll be here for a while, like, and I'll be seeing you. And he was like, actually, no, I'm leaving.
What the fuck? Turning it in.
I was like, what? Like, that's not how you ask.
Right, you should just be like, well, unfortunately, I won't be here next semester.
Yeah. So just a heads up, not like, are you coming back? I'm not.
Boo you.
So that was the last time I went to therapy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But is that weird?
I don't know if it's weird, but that was like the weirdest experience I had.
The fact that
because he just dropped it on me and I was just like, okay, well.
Thanks. But no thanks.
Yeah.
Well, in all honesty, never been to a therapist. Well, I've been to that grief coach that our job had. I don't know if that helped, but nothing weird. So I can't answer that question.
That's okay. Therapy is good though.
Yeah, I was thinking about it for my anger.
Oh,
one day.
Yeah, one day.
One day at a time.
Oh, this is so weird. Mine's a therapist question too.
Oh.
Who in present company would make a good therapist? Out of the four of us.
Out of the four of us, hell no. You need therapy.
No, I think I'm probably the best.
I think we all terrible. What you mean?
Okay, well, we have to pick one, so I pick me. Jess is like, no.
No, because we agree on a lot of shit.
Yeah, this is true. Well, Nathan's a good listener. Yeah. But does he give good advice? I don't know.
He gonna take something you say and use it against you later. Like, that one word just gonna forever linger.
Okay, why are you speaking facts? All right.
So out of our friend group, no
one here.
No. Sorry. Well, that was fun.
That was so weird. We picked two therapist questions.
We need these cars to get it together.
Mm-hmm. I really like this.
Okay, update.
Yeah, I would say an 8. 8 out of 10.
I'm drinking spring water.
Good for you. Good for you.
Pure aqua, you know.
At this point, we're counting down the fucking days. Literally.
Listen, my due date can't come fast enough. I'm so over it. Not really. Like, I've enjoyed it. It's never been like,
of course,
something too bad. But it's just like, all right, you've been big long enough.
Yeah, and it's like, you're just over it. You're like, I've been doing this for a long time. Like, aren't you ready?
Just come on out.
I'm sick of being smushed all the time.
Dude, and I gained 10 pounds. Even though it don't look like it, it's all belly. But
10 pounds is not a lot.
I'm 165 now on my stomach, bro.
But aren't you supposed to gain like 20?
Yeah, that's true. But I'm like, when I look at myself, I look fine. When you look at pictures, it's like, damn, girl, your stomach huge. So,
well, you're your biggest critic. And
definitely.
like, some people just look at like pregnant women and like think they're the cutest things ever. You know what I mean? They're like, oh my gosh, your belly.
That was me at one point. Now I'm just like, bro, get the fuck off me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm trying to be very open to everyone who wants to touch on me and like, oh, baby this, baby that, because I did it to people. So I'm like, you'll be a hypocrite. You tell me not to touch you. So I just be sitting there. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, isn't that, you never know what to do with your arms
at all. You just, and I'm just sitting here talking about normal shit while they over here caressing the fuck out of my stomach.
Yeah, we'll be talking about work stuff and you have like our coworkers rubbing on your belly.
They
and I'm just
in
like,
line. Okay,
get away from her.
I know what it is when they start taking their gloves off. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Here you go. There you go.
Not the gloves.
Rub the Apollo drum, like, for good luck.
Apollo drum. Why you do her like that? She's just in there chilling.
Okay, fighting me. But yes. So, today, we're talking about
sex mishaps and how we, well, I didn't go to the hospital, but you did. Close. I was close to going to the hospital.
Oh, yeah, I know it. Okay. Well,
I don't actually want to talk about this at all.
Let's start with one of mine, and then you'll go, and then we'll finish with mine.
Okay.
So, first of all, I ripped. And for someone who has never had a child, like, what are you doing? Ripping. So, I'm very allergic to scented things. So anything scented or something that my skin is not used to is going to react. Did not know that at the time. So my mom switched her laundry detergent to Gain, and we've been on Tide all our lives. And
how dare she?
Right, like, stop trying new things. Wash my underwear like normal, put on my underwear like normal, had sex that night. Come to find out, the whole time my vagina was like swollen, but I didn't feel like pain, but obviously it was something like irritation happened down there.
Yeah.
So when I had sex, yeah, my shit ripped. Like, I was like, oh, this shit good. Next thing you know, it's like, this shit kind of hurt. And it just was continuing. I'm like, okay, I know sex can be painful, but damn.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we got to stop. So I had him like, look, like, do you see something wrong down there? Because this is not normal pains. Like,
right.
And you ain't finna be looking at me like I'm crazy. So just look. He like, yeah, this don't look good. So we went straight to the ER. And I'm like, oh, shit. So we in there. And they taking forever. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, I could barely sit. So I'm sitting like this. And then the doctor had looked. Literally 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, she's ripped. I'm like, what?
I don't get what that has to do with the laundry detergent. Because you had an allergic reaction?
To the laundry detergent because I had fresh underwear on. Like, straight out the dryer. Throwing these on. That's what
and then
happened.
So you were swollen, and then you were having sex and rips because you were swollen.
Yep, causing friction. It was over. Just, and next thing you know, the rip. I mean, I would have assumed to like feel more pain for the rip. It took a while. And I think just the fact that I was so caught up in the sex, I probably wasn't paying attention to it. So that shit just was like unbearable.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I got this high ass doctor bill just for them to do this. It's ripped.
And they couldn't do anything?
No.
What was their, like, you know how you have to take home like the packet? What did their instructions say on the packet?
Rinse with water.
What the I'd be pissed.
Rinse with water.
I'd be like,
and
no,
keep area clean.
No.
Then she was like,
did you sit with ice packs on it?
Oh, all the time. I had a gel ice pack in my pants all day, every day.
Yeah, you're gonna
like
do that when you have your baby too. That's
yeah,
wild.
That was that.
Okay, sometimes like when I'm having like sex for a long period of time, like I feel like it swells up.
That's
and
different.
I'll sit with an ice pack on it after. I'll just be like,
like that's fine, that's normal. But I think once you start swollen and try to go for a long time
and keep going, that's crazy.
Finish it, be done.
Okay, well, I didn't actually go to the hospital because I ended up figuring it out myself. But I literally was sitting on the toilet Googling shit because I was panicked. So one night, Nathan and I were, just doing our normal thing, watching TV. And then next thing you know, he has me bent over the couch. And I don't know, shit just happens. And he has a vibrator in my ass.
Trying new shit.
And then he's like, you need to hold on to it. So I'm holding on to it. And then I lost it because it was a little one. And I just lost it. But I didn't care at the time because yes, my butthole sucked that shit. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I didn't care at the time because it felt good as fuck. So we're just going about our business. And then I'm like, but in my head, I'm like thinking, oh, Nathan has a clear view. He can just pull it out.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, he lost it. Well, he didn't lose it. I lost it. And then I'm like, okay, well, I've pushed out a baby before, so I can push this out. Like, Definitely. This is nothing, but it's like not the same muscles at all. So
and then with it being little, can you like really feel it when it comes to pushing anyway?
So I'm like thinking about how I have to poop, and I'm trying to do that, but Nathan doesn't want to watch, because what if I shit on him?
Oh.
But no, anyways, I'm freaking the fuck out at this point because it's loud as fuck. Like, I'm sitting in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, you can't stop
Nathan's sitting in the living room, and he can hear it vibrating. So I'm like Google searching on the toilet. Like, I took a laxative thinking like if I could push stuff out, nothing. Like, I guess I didn't have any shit in me because it didn't fucking work. And I'm sitting in the bathroom like crying because I'm freaking out, but laughing because I'm like, what the fuck is my life? I'm like, all I keep thinking about is I'm about to go to the emergency room because that's what Google told me. I need to go to the emergency room with a vibrator in my ass with my not even 1-year-old child.
Actively vibrating at that.
I know. Could you imagine sitting in the waiting room and all you hear is like a zzz? Wouldn't you be like, I feel like if I was this person sitting in there, I'd be like, whose phone is going off? Like do you hear that? Like, somebody fucking answer that. So I'm literally, that's what's going through my head. I'm like, I legit cannot go to the emergency room for this. So I eventually pushed that bitch out. It went in the toilet and I flushed it down the toilet. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was like, I don't want anything to do with that fucker.
Fuck the plumbing all the way up. First of all, it's the fact that you're trying to panic and think while still getting vibrated. Like, bro, how is this working? Like, it's still going.
And it's loud. Like, you can fucking hear it. I
can't focus on anything, especially sexually related. You want to continuously go as I'm panicking.
I know, seriously. And I'm like, Nathan's just laughing because he can't even get it together. He's like, this is just funny at this point. And I'm sitting here like, you're not the one with the vibrator in your ass. I am.
You're not helping me. Damn.
Like, you're driving me to the emergency room and coming in with me. Like, what the fuck?
You signed the papers explaining what happened, how you had this idea.
Oh, yeah. That was fucking nuts. Yeah, I'm glad I got it out because there was literally no way I was going to the emergency room to get, like, could you, oh my God, could you imagine sitting on, like, the little table, ass up? That's all I'm picturing, ass up with, like, a fucking, like.
Because they got to see what's going on
Right.
Spread your cheeks.
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. So yeah, luckily I didn't have to experience that part. But
well, you're lucky. I think the second time I went, which was for the same situation, I ripped again. At this point, I think it was him. Like he was just like too big for me at the time, and it happened so instantly. I'm like, I already know what the fuck this is. Like I know what it is, but it was so ripped. I had to go again. I was like, can y'all just make sure I don't need stitches or something?
yeah,
I did it. They said the same thing. Use water.
so you use water.
I'm like, this shit is burning. Use water. I'm like, okay.
That's crazy. Okay, wait, follow-up questions. So you obviously were like, fuck, I ripped.
Yeah.
And you just were like, can you take me to the hospital?
No, I tried to keep going. Like I put my hand there and like moved it.
What?
Listen,
you said, let me just hold it together real quick so you can finish.
I was like, okay, so if this your hole and your lips is here, I was like holding, because it was like literally on the hole in the lip where it connects. I was like holding that to keep like add pressure.
Ow.
I might just finish.
You're a real one. I would have been like, get the fuck off of me.
Yeah, I think also because we was in a car too, like trying to make that shit work.
Okay.
It was a lot going on.
Yeah, I was going to say, like wrong angles.
Anything. So, yeah, no, I didn't go to the hospital that night. I went home and put an ice pack first, see if I can handle it. But
yeah,
once I noticed after like day 2 or 3 that it was just like too bad, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the hospital.
Yeah, like let me just make sure I don't need stitches.
Definitely. I had my niece with me because she used to like be right by my side at all times. So when I went to the ER, she was with me. She's like, you getting a shot on your butt? I'm like, if you don't mind your business, shut your mouth right now. Like,
oh my god, that's so wild.
She was every bit of like 3-4.
Yeah, so she had no idea.
No, I was like, here, eat this candy. Let me just get my life together real fast. But they
I bet
gave
your
me,
sister loved that.
every time I got video footage of her ass just chilling. But they gave me that time like a douche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A douche.
Douche, whatever. No, douche is what you call people. Wait. Oh,
it's a douche.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a difference. I'm over here.
That's like, okay, never mind. We're not gonna even.
We'll get into
that. That's
like
how you call people. I'm not gonna say. I can't think of anything
else. Pussy?
But yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't know that.
I wanted to say the C word, but I can't say the C word.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah, they gave me the douche. I'm sorry.
It was the eye contact. You did not have to do that to me.
They gave it to me that time, so it made it a little easier, but it still wasn't ripped enough for like stitches.
They didn't like give you like lidocaine or anything to like numb it, or.
And they kept asking me like, "Oh, how did this happen?" I'm like, sex. Like I ain't had no kids, so I don't have to tell you.
Yeah, so you're ripping,
right?
When
so
you
now,
have kids.
I'm worried. I'm
or
hoping.
When you have a kid.
Okay, when the baby comes, I'm like,
she's already here.
Listen, I've been stretching. I've been doing lunges. I'm like, we ain't ripping, okay? Like, I need you to.
I feel like this might
nice.
be weird, but I feel like you might have to go in there and just keep stretching it out yourself.
Listen, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna
that ass.
It's time to push weight.
Let me
separate. Put some numbing cream down there first, cause y'all can see my records. I ripped twice.
I mean, you don't need numbing cream. You're gonna have what's it called?
Something.
An epidural?
Put some extra lube down there.
Extra lube, yes, lots of lube. I mean, you're gonna whatever. We're not gonna get into the whole delivering a baby. But you'll figure it out when you get there.
So I always say like my vagina pissed at me. Like when it's time to have a kid, she like, "Fuck you, bitch, get a C-section."
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that don't happen.
I was gonna say I don't know if I would want a C-section. I'm not having any more.
We just have to thug it out. I've been through it twice. I can do it a third time, I guess.
Yeah. I know someone that ripped from vagina to butthole.
Yikes.
That's a lot of stitches.
That's ouch.
Yeah, they give you pain meds though.
I bet.
When you have babies. So
I could never
take that shit.
I'm gonna just hope for it not to happen.
I'm gonna hope for you too, because it doesn't sound like it's fun.
No, not at all. Don't ever
rip
with another kid or with sex.
I'm not having any other kids. Don't put that in the universe.
You're right.
Okay.
I want it done.
Oh, speaking of ass, we're gonna talk about eating ass, and what was the other thing? Oh, fucking on your period. Okay.
All right.
Well,
I don't agree with having sex on your period. Well, it ain't the fact I don't agree. I've done it and I just didn't like it.
Oh.
I didn't like how things just got really sticky out of nowhere.
Yeah, you like, definitely have to be in a place where you can take a shower after.
Definitely, like really sticky. I feel like it's messy, and then
just put a towel down. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean we did that too, and I was just uncomfortable. I think I'm a little just self-conscious when it comes to my period.
So I don't have like a heavy flow or anything, so it's like I forget I'm on my period all the time. Which this is not a flex. I get that people have like the worst periods ever, but I mean the only thing that I have that's like annoying is that I have to shit a lot, but. You know what I mean? No, that like period shits are so gross. It's like you want to shower after.
Cleaning your body.
I don't care. It's disgusting. But anyways, I fuck on my period. I just don't see the point of waiting a whole entire week to have sex.
Well, I'm a 3-day person. Sorry.
Well, 3 days is pretty much how long mine is too.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could now because like the first day be like spotting. Second day be like a period, and third day I'll be spotting again, pretty much done. So I probably could.
Exactly. Just not that day where it's like super heavy. I feel like there's literally just, for me, one day where it's like all flushing itself out and then I'm done. So those days I don't like to because you can feel it. And like after I had a baby,
gross.
My vagina, like I can feel it like contracting and stuff.
Definitely.
Now that I know what contractions feel like, it's weird.
They always said like your period cramps are contractions, so
yeah, but it feels different.
Well,
I literally feel my, this might not be the right word, canal like separating, like spreading.
Really?
Yeah. Now that I've had kids, it's so weird. I genuinely feel like I'm giving birth again, but to a lot smaller of a thing.
Terrifying. Jeez.
Okay, but yeah, I fuck on my period. I don't see the problem with it. I mean, whatever. If you really feel gross, do it in the shower.
I mean, I did this a long ass time ago. Like this is before my period was 3 days. Fuck you. It's a lot of things that I still haven't. I guess
you're an adult now.
Now I'll be like, hey, let's try it on my period. He's like, bitch, what?
I feel like it's just an extra lubricant. Why not?
It's sticky. Gross.
Okay, so anal. Are we here for it or are we not?
Have we tried it? Yes. Are we doing it? No. I don't know. I think like the person that I did it with, they initiated. I'm never probably going to ever initiate it. Maybe later.
Yeah.
But like if I'll probably try it again, maybe. So I haven't done it enough to be like,
you want to know something crazy? Every time I'm drunk, I'm like, put it in my ass. Dead ass. That is me. Put it in my ass. Because sober me is like, okay, we can try it, but we're going to go slow.
Right.
And then, you know, we'll work up to, you know, because I have like all this stuff, you know. And yeah. Sober me is like, I want to, I'm here for it. But then drunk me is like fuck it, let's just do it. Yeah, no, I hate that shit.
So that's every time you have it. Anytime you drink it, it's over.
It's over. We're putting it in the ass. I don't really see the hype though. But again, like I'm drunk as fuck, so I don't really know what I'm doing.
Oh, just relax. Like it'll be fine. How can I relax? Like, do you not understand how much tension it is back there?
Yeah.
So this is a while ago when I tried it, and I don't even really know.
I can't relax because all I keep thinking is like that is well traumatized. No, that vibrator was a lot smaller than my husband. Let's just put it that way.
It's just the fact that he got lost.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Maybe that's why, but like I just think that there's not like it's not meant for things to go in. It's supposed to come out.
Definitely, I can see that. So how can you really sit here and relax?
Yeah. But yeah, I've heard people be like, I lost my anal virginity and it was the best thing ever.
Really?
Yeah, people love that shit. I don't know. I'm not here for
they
it.
say that about men. Their G spot is in their ass.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be the same for us? Our anatomy is still the fucking same, besides certain areas.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
True.
I feel like we're missing something in
Gotta
the butthole.
be. I'm like, so is our G spot not in our ass? Oh yeah. Definitely when they get their prostate checked.
That's why they just jizz all over the counter.
Not everyone.
Yeah, a lot of times they do.
Interesting. When men get their prostates checked.
Well, our friends probably don't know. Shut the fuck up. Well, like that's like, okay, who in their right mind is like, okay, I'm gonna go to school and be a doctor, and I specifically want to be a gynecologist so I can look at vaginas all day. Like that's
somebody that's sick. Cause why?
Oh yeah.
No, like people do it to be a gynecologist just because they like human anatomy, like stuff like that. But somebody just because they want to look at vaginas all day.
Like an OB, I understand because it's like you're doing it because you want to like give birth. Well, not give birth, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, deliver
babies. Yes, thank you. But like, I don't get gynecologists or like whoever checks your prostate. Are those special doctors or?
I think so.
Probably.
Probably for the money, but.
My homegirl going to school to be like a nurse or whatever, and they had some guy come in one day for their class, and one by one, everyone got the check.
Hell no!
Oh my god! I feel like something's genuinely wrong with you if you're like, I'm gonna go to school to check men's prostates.
Imagine letting the whole class.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, like what makes you want to go into that specialty? Like. I'm gonna be.
Or are you like in school, like I want to be a doctor, and then like you're getting to the point where you have to kind of like pick a field, and you're like, oh, no one wants to be a gynecologist. I guess I will.
Hell no, fuck that. I'm gonna do it because I want to. I don't know. It gotta be something.
I don't know.
I mean, cause yeah, that is weird. Like I had seen like this guy. He was a gynecologist, and he wasn't having sex with his wife like that because he like, I see vaginas all the time. What makes you want to come home and see another one?
Oh my god!
I was like, yikes! You need a new job.
That's tea. Because why don't you want to fuck your wife?
Like I just need a break from another vagina. Like I don't want to see
Are
another
you
one.
gay?
Right? I was like.
I mean, if you're gay, that's fine. But like, damn. Okay, I used to have a male gynecologist.
That's weird.
I don't know. It didn't feel weird at the time, but now that I say it out loud,
that's weird as fuck.
Yeah, he was old as fuck too, so he had been doing it for a minute.
I've never had a male doctor besides my neurologist. And even that, I would have tried to get a girl. Like, I don't think it's a lot of girls in neurology.
I don't know.
It's crazy how that's like separate.
Yeah, my what is it when you have a doctor as a kid?
Pediatrician.
Yeah, that was a guy too.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. My mom picked him.
I
don't fucking know.
That's weird. Sorry.
No. I guess now that we're talking about it, it feels weird. But yeah, I'm interested to see why y'all picked that path, that career path. Especially like, okay, fine, the vagina might like give you some juices when you're like digging all up in there, but you're like digging in someone's asshole to check their prostate, and they're literally just like, doing, like, and you're cool with that.
That's so nasty. I could not.
You're cool with that. Like, you're almost like going into their asshole expecting that.
Because you have to. You have to expect it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's like you're going in there with the intentions of, not the intentions, but like with the expectation
that's
that.
Nasty.
That's crazy. So we're very curious on that.
Yeah, who's in school right now to be a gynecologist or a prostate checker? We just don't know what it's called.
Can we get some Googles on that, please?
Okay. That's interesting. I never thought of it that way. I never thought to think like that. Like, what made you go here? Like, people want to be labor and delivery nurses.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, so I just realized this is going to be like a total flip, but I said eating ass, not anal, and we just went straight to anal.
Oh.
So, are you here for it?
Eating ass?
Yeah.
I want my ass ate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat your ass. Like, no.
You're close.
If a dude bring that to my attention, no. The closest I'm going is the gooch. You got enough meat space to where you is not by that ass. Like, I'm sorry. No.
But you're close.
You are, but no. And at the most, no.
If it ever came up, like, you'd be like,
what the fuck?
Okay. I mean, I've never ate ass before, so I don't know. I'm always down to try. I was pretty close. I was pretty close with that stripper. I was pretty fucking close.
I cannot. Yeah, no, you can definitely, look, I spread it for you. You can do mine. But it's like, because you know, your ass got a whole different type of sensation.
Yeah.
And that kind of like goes with when I was telling you about getting a wax. I was like, I don't mind getting my ass waxed. Getting my vagina waxed, that shit hurt.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say, that shit hurt. And like, I can't get past that. But as soon as it gets to the, okay, let me do your butthole, say less. Because like my first time experiencing it, I was like, oh, this shit finna hurt so bad. And she was like, hold your legs differently because I don't want you to kick me. I'm like, okay. So I held it differently or whatever. And she did it. I was like, oh, that wasn't too bad. She was the other side. I was like, okay, I could do this. So now when I go get it waxed, I start with the ass. So at this point, I'll just get my ass waxed at all times. Fuck the vagina. I can shave that. And I'm actually pretty good at shaving pregnant too.
Really? Good for you.
Girl, just feel around and go.
Oh, I just gave up.
I tried a mirror in the shower. And no, it wasn't working. Too foggy.
I was going to say, how did it not get fogged?
It did. I was like, fuck this. So then I just figured it out.
Yeah, I didn't. Nathan did, like, sometimes, because, like, the growing back process is so fucking itchy.
Definitely.
That, like, when it got to that point, I was like, oh my God, babe, please help me.
Just scratch. Just scratch and pat. Give me a warm towel.
I've never gotten a wax before. But
get your ass waxed.
You make me want to get my ass waxed.
It's a 10 out of 10.
But the vagina I feel like has to hurt so bad. Like even like right here. Oh my God, no.
The worst part for me.
Why do you guys put yourself through that?
Fuck that, I only did it twice. The worst part for me is the lips. Cause I'm like, the lip coming off at this point. Cause like I just feel like, because you think about it, you're literally ripping it off, so your skin is following it for a brief second. Yeah. And like they do add pressure. Right, I was gonna say,
like when they do, because I get my eyebrows threaded, but I used to get them waxed, so they like pull the wax out and then they do that. They do
pressure,
that.
Yeah. Okay. So they do that, but I'm just like, no,
not quick enough.
No, like the top part hurt like hell, but the lip scares me the most. Like that hurts really bad.
Would you ever get any part of your vagina pierced?
I used to think about it.
Me too. But I, mean,
I
literally take piercings out the second I get them. So
I heard the healing process too long. I'll be trying to like, look what I just got, like, and I ain't able to do that.
I was wondering that, like, if you could have sex right away. No. Like it has to be fully healed.
Yeah. Like it'll get infected fast and it'll hurt.
I always wanted my nipples pierced too, but I can't. The healing process takes too long, and I'm just so impatient. Like I would take them out. I already know.
Everyone say those hurt like hell too. Like they'll never do it again.
Oh, I don't care about the pain part. Like I think I have a high tolerance for pain, but
I don't know yet.
The healing process. Well, having a baby is
exactly that's what I'm saying. I don't know yet.
The healing process is what's gonna get me, and I have 2 small boys, so they would literally be hitting me.
Snatch your shit out on accident.
Oh my gosh! Like, My kids are like obsessed with boobs and butts right now. I can't. Like every time I see Nikkei, he's like, "Hi, boobs." I'm like, "Can you stop? Like I can't even be without a shirt on around your ass."
You know, it's
like,
over.
I guess that's the stage, but Milo just started saying booty. Booty.
Little kids say that. Yeah, I be like, what the hell? Booty. That was my sister at one point in time.
Really?
Like, sit your little ass down. When she was a kid, like, hell no.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. Hopefully they'll kick that habit.
Kick that habit? Yeah, I do too because
Nikkei's in school.
Well, yeah, and he's like, I know that he's learning a lot of this shit in school because he comes home and he's talking about diapers. I'm like, what?
What?
Diaper bag. That's what he calls everyone. You're a diaper bag chicken. Whatever.
Hilarious.
Kids are annoying, but I love them. Mine.
You love yours.
Yeah. My kid's going on a field trip soon, and yeah, that she was like, if you want to be a chaperone, you got to sign up like right away because it fills up quick or whatever. And I was just like, ew, no.
You're terrible.
Well, okay, I obviously think like that sucks. I'm missing out on my son having a good time, but I don't want to be responsible of other people's
I would
kids.
want clarity. Like, is it me coming to chaperone to be with my child, or am I chaperoning the whole trip with everyone else's kids? Because I remember, like, when we did the pumpkin farm and stuff growing up, it was just for the parents to be there with their child.
Yeah. So there's the pumpkin farm they're going to. Anyone could chaperone. Like you didn't have to sign up, you just show up or whatever. So that I could see. But yeah, like I just remember, my mom was the chaperone for museums and stuff, and I was just like, what?
Why?
Like, we have the most annoying group, Mom. Like, now you're stuck watching this bitch too.
No, for real.
Like, yeah, so no, thank you.
And
I like
the tea down.
my kids.
We don't like them, Mama. We don't like them. And you go see why.
That's funny. Yeah, no. I am good on that. I like my kids sometimes. No, I'm just kidding.
We're not saying boobies and butts.
But yeah. Or hitting each other. The other day I was on the phone and all I hear is Nikkei screaming. So I like run in there and Milo is, the younger one, is on top of him, biting him. Like has his arm in a bite.
He tried to take the skin off.
And I'm just like, Milo, get off of him. And he just doesn't care. He's still biting him.
Aww.
I'm like, I gotta go. Milo's got him in a bite. Like a fucking dog. Which is funny because like everyone's like, oh, I have a dog named Milo. My best friend's Milo. Like, Milo's a cat name, whatever. So it's funny that he's like biting. So
it's like you're living up to your name right now.
Right. You acting like a dog.
Acting like a dog. Hilarious.
So, all right.
Well,
okay.
Another fun day. The sex tip.
Yeah.
Literally.
So lessons learned.
Be careful having sex.
Don't change your laundry detergent.
Especially if you got sensitive skin.
And if you're putting something in your ass, make sure that has a stopper on it.
That happens for, they make those for real.
Butt plugs have stoppers on them.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I don't know if they make vibrating butt plugs, but
hang on
they
tight.
probably do. Don't let go.
Just hang on tight.
Which is wild. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube, Spotify, Instagram.
Every social media that we have.
Smell the Rosè _ podcast.
Whoop, whoop. See y'all next week. Oh.
The confidence.
Is it? Cheers.
I can't do this while I'm drinking. Okay.
I said, Rosè.